Shalom, family. How's everybody doing? Thanks again for joining me. Family, we're going to talk about how this spiritual awakening of our people has begun to go into a state of decline, of hope and faith. As little as 6 years ago, the brothers and sisters were full of zeal for the word and the knowledge of who we are. We were kind of close knit then. We bought your Hebrew garments and you start using Israelite names and start buying all kinds of books. You try to learn the Hebrew, or what we thought were the language of our people. And we kind of stayed in contact with each other, either by calling or texting or email. Not so much now. A lot of people that you knew 5 or 6 years ago, they just disappear. They don't call no more, don't text, don't send you more scripture through the email and share videos and everything. It seems that everybody has just gotten to themselves, and a lot of that comes from not seeing what they think they should see from the Most High, and that makes people kind of start falling away from the Word. I know quite a few. It seems like that the only time people communicate now is you happen to go on a video they're watching and see their name in the chat box. Other than that, people are just pretty much lost contact with each other. It seems like everybody is trying to establish their own form of righteousness. When this awakening happened, it wasn't a whole bunch of teachers on YouTube. We seen the camps and things like that. But most, not all, actually got in this for the money. They seen a way to get money from the brothers and sisters, And it's not about sticking to the word of the Most High. Okay? When you start listening to 7 or 8 different doctrines, that's going to lead you to apostasy or falling away, whichever you prefer to call it. Okay? As this awakening started progressing, you had teachers in there coming in there telling you to purchase the Book of Mormons and all this stuff. I mean, stuff that's not, scriptural at all. The Book of Mormons has nothing to do with us. Okay? In fact, for the most part, them people hate us, as do the rest of the world. You know? And so when, during this time of trials and tribulation and the testing of our faith, people begin to start doubting, because Satan puts in that seed of doubt in their minds. Okay. I mean, as this world has become more wicked and difficult to navigate, people begin losing hope. Okay. Like I say, they start listening to different doctrine and try to establish their own righteousness. You know, just look around you, family. Think about all the people that you knew had come into the truth. Where are they now? You hardly ever hear from them, see them, talk to them, or nothing. And this is not the way the Most High wanted this. He didn't awaken us to be distant from each other. He wanted us to become closer to each other, you know, and help each other and exhort each other. But it's been everything but that lately. See, and the Most High is using the tribulation and the trials and testing of our faith to separate the sheep from the goats. This is why he's allowing these things. You know, he's going to see who's just giving lip service or not. Okay, so he has to let these things happen in our lives to see. You know, test your endurance, your faith, your hope. And a lot of people have come up short. Like I say, I know a few that have. And we just can't let that happen, family. We're probably going to need each other, family, as things begin to get worse and worse. You know, we don't have any outside allies or friends in this world. Okay? All we got is the Most High and each other. But like I say, you know, people just become distant. You know, like I say, they don't see the Most High's hand in any of this. They're paying more attention to men, you know, in this world's situation, and therefore when they focus on that so much, they lose sight of the Most High and that He is in control. You know, they start getting faint-hearted and start listening to Satan's voice in their head that none of the things of the Most High are real, you know, including His word and everything else. You know, the Most High, Satan is a accuser of the brethren, and he blasphemes against the Most High. Okay. So a lot of things happen, like I say, listening to these false teachers, bringing more doctrine into it that's not even biblical. You know, that's not what you first learn, family, when you come in this truth. But you start accepting everything that was not written. You start believing the doctrines of men. Let's go to Galatians, I guess, chapter 1, and we go to 8 and 9. But though we, or an angel of heaven, preach any other gospel unto you than which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Verse 9 says, as we have said before, so say I again, if any man preach any gospel unto you than that you have received, let him be accursed. See? And our people forgot all about that, those scriptures. And here come people, Mashiach didn't exist. He's an invention of the Romans, and the Book of Mormons is about us, and all this stuff. See, they should have focused themselves on Galatians, chapter 1, verse 8 and 9. See, they begin to just take these people as they are at their word. All right? You know, that's just dangerous, family. And too much doctrine, different doctrine, will cause you to lose hope, and will cause you to fall away, too. Okay? Because you start getting confused, and the Most High is not the author of confusion. Man is. Okay? So if you're confused, it's of your own doing by listening to strange doctrines of men. 2 Peter chapter 2 and I guess just go to 20. It says, for after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Most High and Mashiach, they are again entangled and overcome. The latter is worse with them than the beginning. See, this is what happens to you. All right. 1 Timothy 4 and 1. Now the Spirit speaks expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Family, that will destroy you faster than anything. You listening to doctrines of devils and men, false teachers, who will put anything on their channel just to get views on there, and hopefully a lot of donations. Don't care nothing about your salvation. They're looking for views and donations. Okay? They're hirelings. They're not the Most High's shepherds. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 26 through, I guess, 29. For if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of the truth, there may no more sacrifice for sins, but a certain look of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. So how much sore punishment suppose you shall be thought worthy, who have trodden underfoot the Son of Elohim, and has counted his blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and have done despite unto the Spirit of grace. You know, people who rejected the laws of Moses, as we call them, pretty much were dealt with. So how much more you think we're going to be dealt with for rejecting Mashiach? Those who believe that he was some kind of invention, you knew who he was, you wouldn't think that. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that they shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. See, it's going to be many, family, fall away. Unfortunately, this is why the scriptures tell us it's just going to be a remnant. You know, now, I don't know how big a remnant is. I mean, being this, we are very numerous people, you know, could be a few million or whatever, but it's going to be a remnant. Okay? Hebrews 3, verse 12. Take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living Elohim. See, it's just warning you to take heed, you know. Look, family, this is not the time, okay? You don't want to find yourself falling into the hands of the Most High. And the scriptures tell you that is a terrible thing, to fall into the hands of the Most High. You know, quit putting your hope in man. He can't fix none of this. One thing, the Most High is in control. His word, his prophecies, they're going to happen. Man can't prevent it from happening. Okay? So you need to hold fast onto your hope and faith. Second Peter chapter 3, verse 17. Ye therefore, beloved, seeing you know these things before, beware, lest you also, being led away with the error of the wicked, and fall from your own steadfastness. See, you can fall right into error of the wicked. and lose what you got. You know. What does Matthew 24 verse 12 say? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And we see that every day, family. This next verse, it just goes along with what I'm saying. When we first woke up, we received it. We received it with joy and everything. But soon as the trials and stuff come, we walk away. And that has happened to a lot of us, family, believe it or not. It's Luke chapter 8, verses 12 and 13. Those by the wayside are they that hear, then come Satan, and take away the word out of their hearts, lest they should believe and be saved. They are the rock, are they, which when they hear, receive the word with joy. And these have no root, which for a while believe, and in the time of temptation, they fall away. See, people started out believing, but when the trials and temptations and persecution and tribulation start, they ready to walk away. See, most people entered into this truth thinking life was just going to be easy. So they received it with joy. When they hear that Most High was going to come get us and gather us up, they were all joyful. But as these years progress and the world is just really getting unbearable and more wicked, now people have lost that hope, and they begin to fall away. Second Peter chapter 3 verse 4, and saying, where is this promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. See, a lot of people saying, they're tired. I thought when I first started coming to the truth, Mashiach was finna come get us. He's coming to do the 1,000-year reign. Man, I've been in this truth for 7 years and he ain't came yet. See? And so you go there, man, all this stuff, this is the way it was, long time ago. Ain't nothing gonna happen right now. And you start believing that and you lose hope. Let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1 through 4. It says, this know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, or false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures than more than lovers of the Most High. All you have to do, family, is look around. I promise you, you'll find that description fits people that you once knew in this walk, who have reverted back to the old man. You know, I mean, we knew what was. Most of us know what was to be expected when you in following Mashiach. It wasn't going to be easy. It wasn't easy for him. It wasn't easy for his disciples or the prophets. What make you think it was going to be easy for you? 2 Timothy verse, let's see, 2 Timothy chapter 3 verses 12 through 15. Yea, and all that will live godly in Mashiach shall suffer persecution. See, right there, family, in black and white. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. You know, just don't forget what you learned, family, when you first come into this truth. What is this? Verse 15. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation through faith which is in Yahushua. Let's go one more, family. Let's go to Jude. That's Jude, Jude. Verse 24 and 25. Now, unto him that is able to keep you from falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise Elohim, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. See, we have to stay in hope and faith, family. And you do that, and the Most High will stop you, keep you from falling. You know, but if you're going to continue in the ways of man, you know, you just in you're putting yourself in a jeopardy of going to the lake of fire. Okay. What we need to do is reestablish our contact with each other. You know, I know many of you, like myself, you know, there's people that you were in contact with pretty regular. But over the years, seemed like everybody just split off, you know, became individuals. And this is just not the way Most High wanted that. He wanted us to be on one accord, you know. Everybody praising him the same way, according to the scriptures, not what some man on YouTube doctrine that he's putting out there. You know, it's just scattering the sheep. That's what's happening. You know, and like I say, the Most High is using these times of trials to see who's his and who's not. That's what the testing of your faith is. He's doing a separation as we speak from the sheep and the goats. Those who only have lip service only. Like Mashiach said, they honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. So family, do not give up hope or faith. The Most High knows what he's doing. Everything is going to be fulfilled in his timing. We just got to endure. We cannot afford to be among them that fall away from this word. Okay? So I just wanted to do this little, somewhat short video, warning us, you know, and encouraging us to begin to seek out and stay close to your brothers and sisters in this word. We are all we have. There's another people on the earth or that are our allies. We're it. You know, all we have is each other. And of course, the Most High. So we need to do a better job of reestablishing our relationships, what we had, you know, and encourage each other. That's what family is for. You know, to encourage each other when your brother is beginning to stumble. You there to pick him up. But if we're not a family, he don't have anybody to pick him up when he's going through things and trials. To understand him, help him understand why he's having to go through them. Okay? It's only a test of his faith. So, family, let's watch it. Guard ourselves. Stay away from all these false teachers. Okay? All right, family. I think it's enough said on that matter. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Shalom.